Hi Libra, welcome to Josie K Tarot. I'm Josie K and this is the first half of September of 2020 spiritual guidance reading. Welcome if you are new, welcome back to those of you whom have been with me from the very beginning, to those whom have liked, shared, subscribed, sent beautiful comments of confirmation of how the messages have resonated in your life. I thank you to those of you who have come to me for month-to-month personal readings, and to those of you whom have donated to keep the channel up and running. I am now presenting a live Zoomcast every Wednesday at noon U.S. Central Time, and it's become quite fascinating. My subscribers are the greatest people in the world. They help lift each other up. We take the messages. We figure out how to walk in that highest, best path of peace, joy, and contentment. So if you are interested in attending, write me at my email, which is josiek42@gmail.com. I offer a 1-month, 3-month, 6-month, and yearly reading, and my price list will be in the box below. I am still offering the summer special, which is a 15-minute video reading for just $25 if you'd like to give it a try. So I've been guided for this reading to use the Sacred Circle Tarot by Anna Franklin and Paul Mason. Dear Lord, Spirit Guides and Angels, please bless whichever Libra I'm reading for. Sun, Moon, or Rising, male or female, Venus, Saturn, Pluto, Jupiter, and so on, with clearly defined messages regarding the first half of September of 2020, career and finance, love and romance, spiritual guidance, and etc. Okay, so Libra, we have the 5 of discs or pentacles right at the beginning of September of 2020. This is when we are worried about money. This is when we are feeling restricted somehow in the area of money, not feeling maybe like you have enough, but not looking at what you can bring into your life. Yeah, Spirit is saying with the number 4 of Pentacles, you are in a solid foundation, but if you worry, you could bring restrictive energy into your journey, right? So we are energy. Energy is all around us. We can choose positive or negative, right from wrong, good from bad. We can also choose negative thinking or positive thinking. For positive thinking is what can change things, sometimes rather quickly, into a better direction. So there's a lot here I'm hearing about trusting in faith and prayer, saying, please free me from these worries regarding money, things of the material, and help for me to get excited about something I can create, something that I enjoy doing, or a higher, better position, whatever it is. Take that step and see. Do not fear that with the 4 of Pentacles, you are standing on a solid foundation. And so here we have nostalgia. Okay. So they're saying within the first week and a half, 2 weeks of September of 2020, Libra, you've got the 6 of Cups energies, not fantasy and illusion. It's like looking back and reminiscing on what was. It's nostalgia, right? But these cups here are empty. There was a coming together in the past and it was fun, but now it's time to move forward. And this is for the collective. You know, we're always choosing new paths, but this time in general is where the past kind of burns away and new generations start to build up what I think is going to be a much more positive future, because I talked to my nieces, my nephews, and they are well aware because of the internet that they can speak their truth. So why does this come in here? There is nostalgia of what used to be. But again, look at this. In the relationship sector of the circle spread, the advice in connection to another or others is to continue to put one foot in front of the other when it comes to family, home, your personal foundation, whatever you put your time and effort into, your passionate drive into when it comes to your foundation in connection to another, the 3 of Wands energies is about your ship coming in, is about as you connect with others, you create this foundation whereby eventually you will have something to celebrate, right? When you go from the 3 to the 4 of Wands. So that's in the first couple weeks of September of 2020. Now, throughout the whole first half of September of 2020, Libra, whichever Libra I'm reading for during this general reading, Spirit is advising you with the High Priestess energy to create something that helps for you to get back in connection with that child within, that joyful, fun energy. That's going to come in the creative aspects position if you will get clear about what you want to put your effort into. For this process of manifestation, money and home and stability is going to eventually allow for the High Priestess to come in and show you the answers you've been seeking. So there's definitely a message here that if you don't put the effort in, you will remain restricted, worried, and sometimes wanting to go back to what was, but the cups are empty back there. Interesting. So in the actions position, during the first half of September of 2020, Libra, we do have opposition, indecision, the Two of Swords, not taking action because there is indecision. But Spirit is saying, hand your worries to Spirit, pray to Spirit to guide you into the highest, best path, to take the effort you've been putting into something and to give you a reason to celebrate and move forward. In the emotional aspects position by mid-September of 2020, this Libra has the Knight of Wands energies. I feel like they may be either getting excited about a new adventure, like the card says. This could also be that there's nostalgia, and then there is someone coming towards you with the Knight of Wands energies who has a love him and leave him energy. They want to just have a good time. They want to come in and see what's going on in your world. For some, there's opposition here, like, should I go back somewhere or should I move forward with this I'm feeling person? Now, in the subconscious position, yes, we have death. That means that something has gone full circle and it has ended. This could even be something you've learned about yourself, that if I sit and worry about money, I cause negative energy, which blocks me. Therefore, I become bored and I start to think back to what was. In the relationship sector, I know because Spirit's telling me that if I put time and effort into family, home, and business, that I will be shown something very beautiful by the High Priestess as to which direction to go. Therefore, in the first half of September, it would probably be a good idea to just sit and observe. When there is indecision, do not take action. Let someone come to you. However that applies, creatively, financially, emotionally. It is in the emotional aspects position, but I feel with this, if we do have this strong Knight of Wands energies, indeed, someone's going to come in quickly and leave. That's what the Knight does. But you're going to have the strength subconsciously, probably since you saw this video, to be able to bring a quick and swift ending to anyone that doesn't make you feel stable and secure. And I feel like it's more emotionally and spiritually because it's in the emotional aspects position of the circle spread. So in the day-to-day aspects position during the first half of September of 2020, you do have the shaman energy. So this is beautiful. This is about stopping and saying, you know what, it's time for me to manifest something new. With the number 9, it is time for me to let go of old worries and fears regarding money or things of the material. For I know with the High Priestess energy and the foundation 3 of Wands that if I take action to create something in my foundation, that Spirit is going to help me with the shaman energies to get excited about a new direction, to get focused. And for some of you to realize maybe by mid-September of 2020, what you've been putting your effort in is indeed bringing some passionate reaction that is positive. So in the inner strength position for the whole first half of September of 2020, we have courage with the 2 of Wands. So a couple 2s here and right in the same direction. This Libra will have the courage to wait and observe either 2 different offers or opportunities, 2 different directions, or 2 passionate connections. It could be with the Two of Wands. This is you're passionate about one idea or another project. When we are manifesting, we can manifest more than one thing, right? So I do tarot, oil painting, photography, pottery, poetry. I wrote a children's book that's on Amazon, Barnes and Noble, and illustrated it. This is about planting seeds in the beautiful garden of your life, focusing on who you are, who you were meant to be remembered for, what your obituary would say, because you put time and effort into something, and you brought a quick and swift ending to opposition, indecision. This is about getting more clear about what you're working towards, because Spirit wants to bring you what? Look at on the bottom of the deck. A new path. A path of victory with the Ace of Swords as a gift from the universe. This is about acknowledging the truth of our victory. Now, it is a new path, a new direction, something that we can get very excited about because we feel that it's leading you, Libra, in a good direction. But the double-edged sword, the Ace of Swords, is simultaneously going to cut away from who and or what doesn't serve you. Could be this nostalgic energy in your thoughts position that is leaving you in opposition, whereby you can't seem to take action. And that's why Spirit's saying, have the courage to shift that passionate energy and focus into your own foundation. I see change here. After defeat or after self-defeating, self-destruction, it's now time to reflect on the tradition of your life, to reflect on what you want to open your heart to, what you want to manifest, so that you can free yourself from delusion. Now, we do have the 6 and 7 of Cups. 7 of Cups, fantasy and illusion. 6 of Cups, okay? What's done is done. The past is gone. And I mean, it is dissipating. The universe is starting over, okay? And I could go into that, but not right now, okay? So by mid-September of 2020, for clarification, we do have discord and the end of a path regarding home, family, business, discord regarding a business idea that maybe came to an end, but it's time to build upon something, add another idea, start a small business on the side, sacrifice what was, and sit in the throne of the Queen of Pentacles or Coins, Libra, where you can enjoy what you are manifesting: stability, security, contentment, and an open heart. Some may be in opposition with someone who has air in their chart, Libra, Aquarius, or Gemini. Some are desiring some form of harmony. Someone doesn't see things from the same perspective, but there is a desire here for this Libra to find a peaceful resolution, to build on the beautiful web of your life, to think things through before speaking. There will be dedication. As you dedicate yourself, you're going to receive some form of support. I feel from a fire sign, Sagittarius or Leo, support when it comes to making a decision about what you want to build in the future. So collectively, people are looking at what they want to build. They're not as excited as maybe, I found it, I want to go there. There's a lot of indecision, especially for the Libra that I'm reading for. So, rivalry is about looking back with the 7 of Wands. I saw the 7 a few times. And that's about, yeah, that's exactly, okay. I'm being guided to express that 7s represent action and passion. And sometimes when a door opens for somebody here in the first half of September of 2020, it's about recognizing what you can let go of and what you can now get passionate about. It's like something happened quicker than you had expected in some way. And it's, I'm going to bring in clarification. I'm feeling this all over the place, like somebody wants to have the courage to move forward passionately. You do have the shaman energies to manifest day to day, but negativity will block the answer from coming from the high priestess. There is going to be some form of clarity. I see in the inner strength position of courage, a 2 of wands, and then I see in the relationship with others, there's creating a foundation with the number 3, the 4, recognizing there is support and funding and money, and again with the number 2, with a high priestess as a major arcana in the creative aspects position. As I continue, look at this with these 2 major arcanas, as I continue to manifest and trust in a higher power, I know that the high priestess either is me manifesting in front of the world, or this is spirit saying, we will bring you the answer. Free yourself from inner opposition. Let someone come towards you in a passionate way who may not be completely mature. Eventually, you will be able to, with the death energy and the shaman energy, bring an ending to the manifestation of things, because you're going to see an answer. So this is about sitting back and observing and watching somebody do something to themselves so that you can just find clarity without disruption. That's interesting. Interesting message there. Okay, so I'm going to clarify by bringing in I use it all the time. This just happens. Gypsy Oracle deck. Okay, so dear Lord, Spirit Guides and Angels, please bless whichever Libra I'm reading for with clearly defined messages regarding the circle spread we have previously discussed, representing the energies available to this Libra during the first half of September of 2020. Okay, so we have a wife energy. Either this is you, Libra, or this is another person. This is thinking about a deeper commitment, partnership, or contract. Worried about money, worried about stability, feeling restricted in the area of a connection to some form of wife energy at the beginning of September of 2020. Now, in the thoughts position in the first couple weeks of September for this Libra, there's a lot of nostalgia, thinking back to when someone took care of someone else. Someone here is wanting someone to come towards them and heal them in some way by making an offer to a deeper commitment. And it's this wife, could be an ex-wife, could be that you're contemplating being a wife. But nostalgia needs to go, right? That what was, and now it has ended. Now you can celebrate a new beginning, Libra. So in the relationship sector, as you create a solid and beautiful foundation in your life with the 3 of Wands energies, you will also feel the priest energies of right and wrong, good from bad. So when it comes to what you are creating in the first half of September of 2020, Libra, you do have the merchant energies of some form of profit, abundance, because you stood in this solid foundation in connection to another or others, and you spoke the truth, or you will be, in the first half of September of 2020. Pray to the high priestess and say, help me with the shaman energies to manifest the highest, best path. For in your actions position, there are going to be people wanting to have a good time, going out to have a good time at the expense of others. And this is going to put you in an energy of opposition, indecision. Really watching others or yourself, making sure that someone's not partying too much, someone's not. It could be people coming in to have a good time, leaving you in energies of opposition. And again, it's in the actions position. So sit and observe. For when you give humans time, they eventually show what you've been wanting to see, is the advice. So in the emotional aspects position of the circle spread, we have someone coming in very quickly and intensely, and then they leave. And here's Libra with the sigh energies of, okay, emotionally, there that went again. I know that I have the ability to go through this very spiritual transformation and eventually bring an end to that which I want to manifest, because Spirit's giving me the courage at some point to choose a new path. Should I or shouldn't I? I know subconsciously that a gift, an offer, an opportunity is going to come my way, because I will not give up. I will continue to manifest commitment, partnership, contract, success, the ability to help another or others, to see things clearly, and to sit with opposition and indecision as you observe pleasure seekers. For in the day-to-day aspects position in the first half of September of 2020, you have consolation. Someone is throwing you a bone, or you're hoping so, because you have been working on this foundation in connection to others. Let's look at the inner strengths position. So we have courage, the strength to choose a new path. Should I or shouldn't I? Which path, which direction, which situation am I going to travel towards with the journey energy? Spirit will give you the strength and the courage, Libra, to travel into a new direction, to manifest day to day with the shaman energy, so that you may receive some form of consolation, prize, offer, gift, with the gift card subconsciously, so that you can bring an end to feeling restricted, worried about money, finance, or things of the material. Creating a solid foundation by speaking your truth, by observing your truth, and recognizing that the High Priestess is bringing you some form of merchant energies, financial profit. So let's look at this 3-card summary to my left with the same Gypsy Oracle deck. We got the first couple cards here representing the first week of September of 2020 for this Libra. Conversations regarding money, again, funds, hoping that maybe those that used to support you in the past will step forward, that people will come together and help you. There is great fortune, but there's sorrow. Sorrow because you have to deal with some form of arrogance. This haughtiness energy of the peacock can also be used as energy of, I'm going to let my light shine as I serve another or others. I'm going to be very surprised at the actions people take, but I'm going to continue to focus on cheerfulness. For by the second week of September of 2020, I am going to be fully dressed, ready. This is someone with the young woman energy who is definitely ready for a marriage, for a commitment, for a contract, and the reunion energy is coming back together with another or others. Somebody may show up and help to support you in some way that's unexpected. Could be a client in the first couple weeks of September of 2020. Now, my dog barked at that, so make sure you take note of whatever I just said. Okay, now I'm going to shut the door. Okay, so we have the lover energy and the foe. Okay, so somebody brought someone upon themselves that wasn't maybe too healthy, or you may experience this in the first half of September of 2020, but there is healing here. There's transformation here. Why? Because you're going to remember, right, subconsciously with the death energy, that you have the strength of the scythe to bring a quick and swift ending to a situation because of a gift you are receiving. So there's a lot of stubbornness and a lot of hope all at the same time. But Spirit is saying, fear not. That communication or paperwork is coming, and you will eventually bring an ending to the falseness in another. So see, they're saying use the room energies to sit and observe quietly. Somebody's really thinking about an enemy, someone who should not be trusted. But this person has grown and is realizing their spiritual maturity. So they're saying really get close to family, friends, your spouse. For those whom love you are going to support you at this time. Now, by mid-September of 2020, we have a situation involving children or someone who you feel cannot be trusted. This could also be thinking about your past or your childhood, and someone comes in and takes away your peace of mind. I think this is someone acting childish And it's putting you in energies of opposition, but Spirit's saying, remember, you will have the courage to continue to journey forward, to eventually receive some form of consolation, gift, or prize. Yeah. Some of you don't want to deal with this masculine here. And this is a time where we need to decide, are people healthy for us? Are they not? You can free yourself. Clear your mind once in a while. Find time to just sit with everything off and listen to music, write, draw, paint, do photography, pottery, poetry, meditate, exercise, stretch. Yes. Focus on the love within your home, family, and friends. For at some point in time, there's communication about an ending, and then instantly someone comes in with this soldier energy, which can sometimes be cold and closed off. So like this Libra is creating a great foundation and is waiting for the truth, which is the money, profit, the funding, and may feel in opposition because this is quite a battle, but eventually a message will come, and you've got to be courageous and you've got to be positive that what you are doing is good, right? What you are creating in connection to others with the priest energy is a blessing, a gift that you have for some of you. So this could be speaking, teaching, a lot of things that you start now could really grow and prosper for you guys. Well, this ended up being one of my longest readings, but it was kind of all over the place. I feel like some Libras don't have, and I'm surprised, they're normally the balanced sign. I think a good thing for Libras is to write down goals and intentions for the next day, the next week, and then take it off your mind for a little bit and do something that suits you, even if it's like a bath with candles and music and quiet, right? I'm going to quick bring in affirmators for this. Yeah, so right away they're telling this Libra to get out in nature. Maybe you have been already since it's the end of the summer, or has been summer. Some are connecting with a wife energy again, or you are a wife, or you're wanting a commitment or partnership. Think about if you're focusing on money, to do things out in nature is what I just heard. For it's a beautiful backdrop. It's not so much like an enclosed building. So for whatever reason, Spirit wants to talk about that. Now in the thoughts position, what did I say? Positive thinking. And I feel that this is necessary throughout the whole first half of September of 2020 for this Libra. In the garden of my mind, I water the good thoughts and weed out the bad ones. I throw in forgiveness and empathy seeds by the handful if I want. And I take a lawnmower to that jealousy and resentment patch. So in relation to another or others, what did I say? Get centered. Do something that grounds you in your own foundation, that helps for you to stay clear about your truth. For in the first half of September of 2020, Libra, you have the impermanence energy. Life is always changing, and I drift easily through those changes, good and bad. Right? I trust that the High Priestess, through my prayers, is going to bring me what I need. As I drift through hard times, I can take comfort in knowing that I will leave them behind. I can take comfort in knowing that more will come my way. So in the actions position, we have power. And what's going to give this Libra power? The truth about opposition, pleasure seeking, having a good time, people who are having a good time. Know that you are strong and grounded and powerful as you continue to take action to focus on what centers you. Get out in nature, have positive thoughts. It's actually simple guidance. Now by mid-September of 2020, we have the up and down energy. I see it as an incredible ride, and I'm lucky to be on it. Yes, ups and downs make me want to puke sometimes, but they're also the things that make life fun and interesting. So like this Libra is just observing someone who's going on an adventure, or Spirit saying, even though there are up and downs, remember that positive thinking will help for you to enjoy the adventure of life emotionally in the first half of September. So subconsciously, Spirit's saying, remember, you have the courage. No one is fearless, no one. But even though I'm not fearless, I am courageous. And Spirit's clarifying that by putting the courage energy into your inner strengths position. Day to day, it's about maintaining peacefulness as you use the shaman energies. And trust that Spirit with the little angel there will eventually drop upon you what you need. In your inner strengths position, Spirit's giving you the strength in the first half of September of 2020 Libra, the energy of perseverance, to continue to have the courage to move into new paths, new directions, maybe even travel. For Spirit is saying with this card, it seems you're on a massive journey right now, Libra, and this card has arrived to remind you that you will reach the other side. The mountain you're climbing is huge and formidable, but it is your ability to climb it. But so is your ability to climb it. You don't need to enjoy it. You don't need to tackle it. Complain if it makes the job easier. Blow off steam. You think mountain climbers get to the top of Everest on inspirational quotes? No way. They're grunting and crying and cursing like freaking pirates. All right, I'm not the author, but it's pretty funny. So basically, this is about perseverance, to travel, to get out in nature, to connect with others with positive thoughts, for you have a lot of power, even though you may sit in energies of opposition. Sit back and watch this adventure. Like, get yourself a box of popcorn and watch your life unfold, for it's going to get really interesting. But again, the message is to know that you will have the courage to overcome and persevere. So thank you so much for stopping by. If these messages resonated for you, again, I offer 1 month, 3 month, 6 month, and yearly readings. Just email me at josiek42@gmail.com. Many blessings to you and yours, and take care.